Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Sunday, March 1st, 2020 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I heal by knowing my place in the universe. And we have the sun in Pisces moving through, hitting that 11 degree, that healing degree, good mirroring energy. But one of the things I really want to focus on for the next 3 weeks is the fact that we have Saturn finishing up in Capricorn. So we have Saturn at these final degrees, which means that energy of authority is up, as well as purpose and all kinds of other things that are going to come up. But the authority energy seems to be pushing right now. And this astro feels like a call to remember your worth, a call to remember your place in the world, a call to remember your personal authority. A quote by Rumi ties this all together. I looked for God and found only myself. I looked for myself and found only God. And this is what we want to remember about our place in the universe. You have the authority in your life, in your space, as much as anyone else does. And yet, this is one of the biggest ways we give away our power, by giving away our authority. This is a big worth issue as well. Moon in Taurus connecting us to our worth energy. So as Saturn's finishing up these 2 final degrees before shifting into Aquarius March 21st, we really do want to get a grip on this authority energy and kind of begin pulling it back to ourselves, knowing our place in the universe. What I love, and how this also ties in with Taurus energy, worth energy, Saturn at 28 degrees, that's 10 energy, and 10 brings up that worth. So it's like pulling us in multiple places to really know our place in the universe. I also have to laugh because on one hand I have like the Rumi quote coming through. I looked for God and found only myself. I looked for myself and found only God. But I also had Salt and Pepper lyrics come through. There's only one true judge, and that's God. So chill and let my Father do his job. That's the other thing. Because sometimes I think we will try to take that authority over others, that we think that we know best. I really do feel like managing our own lives, that is enough. To manage somebody else's life on top of that, whoo, too much. So this is a call that Pisces energy can like go in, like, oh, I'll take this on for you, I'll do that. Pull back those boundaries and take care of yourself. Know your place in the universe. All right. So let's talk about this astro energy that is going on today. We have the moon finishing up in Taurus through the day, connecting to Saturn or Pluto and then Saturn before shifting into Gemini, which we'll talk about that in a minute. These connections, these Pluto-Saturn connections. Again, there's the worth aspect with the moon in Taurus. There's a production aspect going on, especially as moon in Taurus connects to Saturn. Even though it's really early in the morning, you may find the shoulds coming upon you. Who has downloaded those shoulds into your mind? Who has taken the authority over the shoulds that you should on yourself with? So be very aware of that energy coming in, trying to displace you. It definitely was a catter day, a lazy catter day over here, and so needed, and so many messages, coming through. So there's purpose in taking the rest. There's purpose in the tuning in the downtime. So do realize that. And again, upon your own authority, how are you being called to show up at this time? Tuning into that. So we're going to have a void moon while the moon is preparing to shift signs. Sometimes, again, it can be kind of sleepy, kind of quiet. And then we have the moon shifting into Gemini, and the mental energy is spiking. Speaking about tuning in and receiving messages, another Rumi quote. In every moment, there are hundreds of messages from God. I don't say it as eloquently as Rumi, but basically tuning in listening to the messages, seeing the signs. We are Sun in Pisces. This is a mystical, magical time, and I guarantee that the universe is trying to contact you and guide you through these energies. So if you are having challenges, this is a time. Tune in, ask Spirit to show you, ask God universe to work through you as you to help you tune into where you need to make any necessary changes. Gemini energy is change energy. So it's really easy to make some shifts with this mutable energy going on for us. Finally, we have the moon connecting to Mercury. All right, so again, messages are upon us. Now your mind may start doubting. I always love the memes out there that are like, I have sent her, carrier pigeon, I don't know, I'm definitely making up my own things, but like signs along the street, like a talking cat, all these things to tell this person, and this person is still questioning these signs. We question these things so often. That's a sign that we're not dropped into our own authority and our own connection. Today is a day to drop into that connection. If you are doubting yourself, if you are questioning the signs, drop deeper down so that you can trust yourself, so that you can take back that authority in your life. All right, so besides that card, who are you in the universe? You are the soul of the universe, and your name is love. Today is definitely a Rumi quote day. Dropping in, remembering who you are, dropping in, tuning into the messages. God, universe, speaks through you all the time. Are you listening? It's time to listen. Tuning in to our innocence. At the same time, the innocence that can trust, the innocence that isn't so jaded from living in this world. And this is how the change comes about, the shifts that need to happen in our life. Today is a major healing day, and sometimes all that we need to heal is just a little shift. So this is a call to drop in for that. That is it for today. You can book a reading with me. Check out my Patreon page. I just uploaded a video for March. Happy March, rabbit. Go check that out. And besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you, and you do have the power. Namaste.